Yeah, and obviously the big elephant in the room, the breakup. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Of course, it's me, got a cup of tea in hand, and literally welcome back. It has been a minute. I did need a break from YouTube. I'm so excited to be getting back into it. But yeah, I'm going to give you the whole life update. I've literally avoided it all on socials all throughout the summer and everything, and I just thought, coming back to YouTube, let's just do one video on a whole life update, what's been going on. I did put out on Instagram as well that I was doing this, so I've got some questions that people wanted to know the answers to. So we're going to get straight into it. But yeah, if you do follow me on my other socials, TikTok and Instagram, you will know over the summer I did take a break from social media, kind of had a bit of time to figure out me, what I wanted to do with my life, am I going right down the right path and everything like that. My mental health was in a really bad way, and as I explained on a kind of like mini life update on Instagram, how I'd never really suffered with my mental health being bad before. So yeah, and obviously the big elephant in the room, the breakup, which essentially is why I kind of like just stopped and my whole life was falling apart at the time. Well, it felt like it was. And then, yeah, so I was just a heartbroken mess as well. So I feel like the first topic we need to discuss is obviously the breakup. That's what a lot of people are asking me about. But yeah, in short, we broke up. One day he just said he didn't love me anymore, packed his bags and went to Greece. That's basically the story short. No, I'm in such a better headspace now with the whole situation. I honestly can't even believe me 4 months ago now, like, that I'm even here. For anyone that's ever gone through a heartbreak or is going through it right now, it's so annoying when people tell you it gets better, because in the moment you're just like, no it doesn't, my life's over forever, like it will never get better, like I love him so much, like blah blah blah, and you're just so in your feelings about the whole situation. But to see even just how far I have come in thought, like I can't even believe I'm in this mindset. I found my camera actually to start filming again, and the last vlog I'd filmed was the Greece vlog, and we broke up just after coming back from Greece, and all the videos were still on it, and I was just so grateful I found the camera now rather than when I was still like really in my feelings, because it was really like an out of body experience watching those videos, because I was like, wow. Like, it was kind of like a visual representation of how far I've come. And I just like can picture, like when I was watching the clips, like, God, my mental health is so much better right now than it was then. And I feel like, you know, like I had a little like glow up after the break. I feel like I look better, I'm looking after my body better. So yeah, it was a weird experience finding those clips and just being like, what? So basically that's obviously the breakup. But yeah, first time in my life I've ever been heartbroken. Thought he was the one, thought we were going to be together forever and all of that. I am still a believer in the one. I am also a believer in like everything happens for a reason. And honestly, the amount of lessons I've learned from this whole experience, I honestly have learned so much about myself that I definitely want to take forward. I've also learned things about myself that I definitely want to continue to do. I questioned myself for a long time after the breakup. I really did go straight into blame myself mode, which I feel like when someone, you know, that you love so much just literally ends it, like they ended it, so it's for a reason, isn't it? And you, like, I just literally went into complete I'm a horrible person mode. And then I started questioning every single little thing I'd ever done in like the 4-year relationship. Oh, and what if I hadn't have done that, and that's just not healthy in itself. But I really went down and deep into that mental state, and so I've definitely learned things that no, like I had good boundaries, and so yeah, they're the boundaries I will want to keep. But I've also learned some lessons of things that I would do differently. So I feel like it's been such a big learning curve. Now I'm out of the whole heartbreak situation. But going back to that, anyone going through it, honestly, no one can even give you advice or tips. When people just kept saying it'll get better, like blah blah blah, like, I was just like, shut up, like you're not helping. And like quite a few of my friends have been through it, siblings, and they were like, honestly, I'm just gonna sit here with you so you're not alone, but there's nothing I can say, so we'll sit in silence, you can cry. And honestly, that was actually the best thing, because it's like you don't want to be on your own, but really you don't want to talk to anyone about the situation. And me and my sister were discussing, one day your body and your mind just randomly is just like, right, enough's enough now, enough's enough, I'm done with the cry. Like my body I can't cry anymore, like I physically can't cry anymore, and you just stop. So yeah, there is a way out of it if you are going through it, but yeah, it's just so crazy to think that was me 4 months ago, like to even think about going back to that mental state. But positive note, I'm in such a better headspace now. I feel like I'm so much clearer about socials and everything like that. I'll get onto the questions about, you know, on life update and everything, but to do with the breakup, yeah, I'm just in such a better place. Thank you for all of the messages. I know I kept it quiet for so long, but it was because I wasn't strong enough to tell anyone. I still wanted it to like work. I was going through in and out of like what I wanted, and I didn't want to like put anything out there. And what, like, one, because it was like, it was mine and his private life, even though like I shared aspects of our relationship on social media, like it was our thing. I wouldn't want any hate on him, he wouldn't want any hate on me. Like, it is what it is. It's just life, and things happen and people have to go separate ways sometimes. But as I say, I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason, and even though I didn't believe it at the time when I was hurt, I do believe it was like kind of like my kick up the backside that I needed to like start like moving on and like getting on with like things to do with my career that I was like putting off. So it kind of has just made me, you know, get my ass into gear a little bit. So obviously, would it have been amazing if we'd have lived ever really happily ever after? Yeah, of course, who doesn't want that? But I still believe in a happily ever after, and it will happen. So we'll see one day. I'm actually really enjoying being single at the minute, like really enjoying it, really enjoying going out. I've literally had the best supportive friends. That's one thing you do learn when you're going through a breakup, like who your real friends are. And my friends, literally, I couldn't have asked for better friends, and I literally even apologised to them, because especially through lockdown and just being so busy, and I was saying to them, I probably haven't even been the bestest friend and don't even deserve all of this, but honestly they really rallied round, and you know who you are, and I really love and adore you all, and I'm just so excited to spend more time with you all now everything's opened up again. Because can you believe this time last year it was lockdown, guys? I'm gonna have some tea. I always go on and on and on and on and go off the subject, so I'm just gonna get onto these questions and actually give you a bit of a life update, because I could talk forever. Have you moved to Manchester? Okay, so I have been tagging the location on my Instagram a lot as Manchester. One of my best friends lives in Manchester. Obviously, I went to uni in Manchester. For those that have been following me, that's probably come up before. It's literally my favourite city in the UK. Like, I always said, if I am ever gonna like settle in England, it will be Manchester. I love it. So it just kind of, I've been visiting a lot, but yeah, the next video for YouTube is going to be my new chapter vlog, moving to Manchester vlog. I am officially moving to Manchester next week. 1 week today I am moving to Manchester. Well, 1 week today when I'm filming it, but it won't, anyway, whatever. But yeah, I'm moving to Manchester officially. I love the city. I've literally managed to get a city centre apartment. I'm room sharing, I can't afford it on my own, but with this amazing guy who I've already been for dinner and drinks with, to like get to know him. We're actually off out this Friday as well to like even get to know each other a bit more just before I move in. Couldn't have asked for a better flat apartment. I cannot wait to get in and show you guys and just get, it's so dreamy for like content. I'll be in the city, so I feel like my work's just gonna get a lot better and a lot more consistent. I just have my own space again. Was so lucky to have a mum and dad that just let me come. Like, obviously my life fell apart, we had the flat together, and I was like, I had to move out. My mum literally cleared out the whole flat because my mental health just wasn't there to like go back to the flat and deal with it all. So I'm so lucky that I had home to come home to, but I'm also so excited to like get back out into my own space, doing my own thing, really focusing on work again. But yeah, it's like bittersweet because obviously it's been really nice to be home and like to have my family support in that period of time. But yeah, I'm so excited. And even when I first agreed with Elias, the guy that I'm moving in with, that I was gonna do it, I was like, what am I doing? Oh my god, like I don't know if I'm ready. But now, no, I am so excited. Like, yeah, so yeah, I'm moving to Manchester. That's a little life update. Okay, how are you doing recently, both physically and mentally? So as I've explained, like my mental health is in such a better place. I'm really focusing on work. Work just randomly, when I had the break, I was like, I'm gonna lose so many followers and engagement and everything like that. Randomly, it kind of worked in the opposite direction for me. which is just so confusing if you are wanting to get into social media, because you get told it's consistency and this and that. But yeah, then when I started posting again, I don't know whether I was just missed or whether people were just like, she's glowing, or whether, I don't know, I was just posting better things, but my engagement was getting better and I started getting quite a few more jobs. It's obviously that time of year, Christmas and everything, so jobs do come through more. So that just really gave me a boost, and I was like, no, like, why am I putting this off? Like, I worked so hard to get the followers, to get this lifestyle, to work this like job is what I wanted to do. Why am I going to give it up? Because I got in such a mental health state. Obviously I blamed like my work as well for the breakup. I was like, oh, maybe like if I'd just had an, you know, 9 to 5, like, then, because my whole life can sometimes just be content. And even like if you go out for the day, like, to spend quality time with someone, it's like, oh, well, get an outfit pic or get a bit of a TikTok video, so I was like blaming that. But no, like, I've really as well, like, seeing it now, it really was my whole life before, and I was so consumed with it and constantly like comparing myself to other creators and numbers and followers, and they're getting paid work with that company and I'm not, and what do I need to do? I'm really getting down and really judging myself, comparing myself with other creators and just people on Instagram. I literally, in that break, I had a huge Instagram clear out. I literally got rid of like over half the people I was following. I wanted my page to just be really positive, people I know, and like fashion inspo that I actually like love and doesn't make me feel like bad. Like, I'm following people for the fashion, I'm not following like all. So I, like, for my own mental health, have done that, which I think has made a huge difference. And two, the biggest difference is I see this now as work. Like, I'm literally only on social media when I work. Like, even in my spare time now, I just put Netflix on because I just think my work is social media. I don't want to be... So that has helped so much, because before I feel like my whole life was just consumed by it, whereas now I'm like, okay, I'm working, I'm doing Instagram, and then when I'm not working, okay, I'm not on Instagram, I'm not thinking about it, I'm not... And I've really, like, learned to, like, section it off, which has helped me massively for my mental health. And I've like just stopped comparing myself to people, and I've just really got the mindset now of like, what will be will be. I feel like the breakup and everything, and I obviously really got into like quotes and self-healing and self-growth throughout that whole experience, that I'm kind of just really have the mindset like that with work now. And it's like, other people grow at different speeds, I'm on my journey, everything happens for a reason on my journey. So I've just got that mindset now. Physically, I obviously noticeably have lost weight. I have gone from a size 10 to literally a size 6/8 now. Obviously, everyone was like, you've lost weight, how have you done it? It kind of was just heartbreak. Basically, like, I didn't really have a diet, but now I've got to that point, I'm really trying to maintain it. So I've been trying to like eat better, but obviously, if you'll also see on my socials, the whole of October was just a party month. I really went for my birthday this year. I was like, I've had a really crap summer, I'm gonna like party. I went to Paris, Italy, I had like a million different birthday weekends with different friends. I was just like, I'm going for it. So I didn't really, but now I'm moving, there's a gym in my building, I'm gonna really get on top of like my eating. I'm gonna actually try and do some content around like my healthy lifestyle when I move there, because I am just really in the mindset now of like, that's who I want to be and I want that bar set. But I'm also a massive believer still in like, do what your body tells you. If you feel like you want to eat something, eat it. Like, don't be hard at like. So I'm still definitely 100% that girl that you were still following, but I am just in a better mindset about my healthy eating and everything now. So I'm actually really looking forward to that as well, like getting back into like looking after myself. So yeah, I'm not going to recommend heartbreak, but if you can take a really good positive out of it, was that like my body shape got better. You have to laugh about things or you just cry. I've learned that as well. Okay, someone has asked about my 5-year plan. I feel like I've kind of like babbled on and given you a bit of, obviously I wanted to just get on here, address the breakup, say where my head has been mentally and all of that, and kind of just be like, right, that's that now, I'm in a better place, I'm moving forward. So I feel like talking about like the next steps is like a really good place to like end this video. But yeah, 5-year plan, God. I am still so indecisive. I have a couple of like routes and I'm like, I need to pick one and really go for it because they are so different. But I have got some things in mind that I hope, you know, pull through and happen. Right now, I just feel like everything that's happened, I just really want to focus on living in the present, especially like we had lockdown and that kind of, I mean, it wasn't really anyone's kind of lifestyle obviously, but I am someone that loves being out. I love socializing, I love being with friends, I love like just getting dressed up and having a dance, and as you can know from my TikTok, I love it. So yeah, I'm just really about living in the now, saving loads of money, trying to work my ass off, get as many jobs as possible. I really want to make this career long term. I don't just want it to be like a 2-year thing and then it blow over. So I'm just going to throw myself into work, throw myself into just having fun with friends, obviously new city. So I feel like for the short term, that's the plan. I obviously still have travels in my head. I always wanted to go travelling straight after I got back from the last trip, but obviously lockdown happened. So I think as countries start opening up, I'm definitely going to be going on more trips and try and get like a travel trip in there. But I also am like, right now I need to be so career focused, so if that means I can't go on a huge trip and just do little trips, so we'll see about that. But yeah, I'm literally so excited. I'm so thankful for everyone that's just been there for me over the last few months and like reached out to me on Instagram and followed me on TikTok and made sure I'm okay. Honestly, you guys are why I do this, and I feel like a big reason why I wanted to quit was because I felt like a hypocrite, that I was like sharing the good bits, but then when something really bad happened to me, I didn't want to share it. Which obviously now I'm fine with sharing it, and I'm fine because I'm out of the situation, but I feel like when you're in it, you just want to run away from everything. So when I thought about it, I was like, you guys deserve to know. You guys literally are the reason I do this, as well as obviously I do it for myself as well, but like you guys really do just make me smile when I get messages that like, because sometimes you just like, people don't actually watch me and you get a bit down, but then like you get messages and they're like, because of you, like, I bought this outfit and I felt so good and I got so many compliments, and it just makes me feel so happy. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I can honestly say I'm in a good place and it feels so good. I'm just so excited to be me and party and have fun and share that journey with you all. But yeah, I'm so excited, and the next vlog will be my like new chapter moving to Manchester, and I'll do a flat tour and everything like that. So I'm just like literally smiling because I'm finally out of it. I'm finally out of the negative headspace and I'm back to being me, and I'm loving it. And yeah, so thank you for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.